What's going on YouTube? And if you guys have seen my account, you may know that I don't have an archer march. I currently run 2 marches, one of them being BQ Luiche, my gear's not on it right now for some reason, and the other being Joan Prime with Arthur. Now, I have been very vocal about me creating Arthur primary for my next march, and running Arthur plus a cav release. It might be Achilles or it might be the December release. I heard that we get to see that stuff very soon. The one unfortunate thing is I don't have a Delta set, but that is where these stones will be coming in handy. I have 11 right now, and by the end of KVK I should have 19, and 19 is enough to swap my full cav set all the way to Delta. Now, I did watch Omniarch's video about that, and he does tease that there will be a combo set released within this next 6 months. Now, if I had to guess what the next combo set would be, because the current one gives 10% more combo attack damage, that's insane. That's honestly crazy, and it's gonna be hard to top that, but I have a couple guesses on what it could be. It could be a set that has a % chance of something triggering, which gets triggered by combo. It could be a combo rally, combo garrison set, something like that. But I'm still hoping that this Delta formation would be completely good for field. And I will say, last time I got kind of screwed because I swapped all my armaments to Arch for Luce Alex, and then they come out with Pincer within the next couple of weeks or a week after, and then I have to swap all my Arch stuff to Pincer, and that costs a lot of stones. So I don't really know if I should swap to Delta formation immediately, or should I wait for the next formation to be released and get information on that. It is very expensive to swap armaments, and I will only be able to swap them once, and if I swap to Delta, then I would have to wait maybe 2 KVKs to swap them again, which honestly doesn't sound too bad now that I'm saying it out loud, but it's still going to be a setback for sure. But as you guys know, I've been saving my gold heads for this, and I finally got it. I have 700 gold heads now, and it takes 690 gold heads to expertise a commander, which means I am golden for 1 commander release, either Achilles or the next cav release, but that also means it's time. It's finally time. I will be working on my archer march. Now, there's a couple options for my archer march, but I think the best option would be QSH plus Zhuge Liang. I have them both leveled up a little bit already, and I don't have to work on the museum for any other commander. Now, my QSH is sitting at 2441, and the armaments are trash. Now, these are barb chain armaments, but I actually don't even have an archer set at all. So that is something I have to work on. But not only that, I have to work on the gear set now. Now, I will say my cav set is technically done, but I do want to finish my silent trial. And what I mean by that is I want to get an accessory replacement. And I do have one. I have the blueprint for one, which I actually recently just picked up. I picked up a Ring of Fury. Sorry, it's a Horn of Fury and a Ring of Doom. I picked up a Ring of Doom. And I believe this one's really good for combo because it has a % chance of triggering, and it gets triggered off combo attacks. It sounds very, very strong, and I'm about halfway there. We have 39 plus, this is 30, I'm a little bit less than halfway there. But we'll be getting this for the cav march, and after I craft that, we're going straight onto the archer gear. Now, for archer gear, I have been preparing a little bit with the blueprints. I got a couple of options here. Option number 1, we could run the leadership. I have the leadership boots, I have the leadership pants, and this could be a strong option. Option 2 is to run a full purple set with the Dragon Breath chestplate. I don't have the Dragon Breath chestplate at the moment, but we will be getting that. And honestly, that might be the play because purple is a lot easier to craft than gold, a lot less materials. I have a lot of blueprint fragments here. I can craft most of the Dragon Breath set if I wanted to get that, so that's another option. I think I'll be missing the weapon and helmet and some blueprints here and there, but I have the majority of them already locked in. Now, that's if I want the Dragon Breath chestplate. There's another option, which is the 2 KVK pieces and then the 4-piece Dragon Breath. Now, that's probably the best set for QSH in my opinion, but it's also probably the most difficult for me. But at the end of this KVK, I will probably be picking up an archer blueprint from the shop here, and let me explain why. Well, I probably could pick it up right now, but I'll wait till the end of KVK. For my cav march currently runs the KVK weapon, but I have a critted helmet, and the critted helmet is basically just as good as the non-critted legendary KVK helmet, so it kind of makes no sense for me to dismantle this and craft the other one unless I get lucky and crit the other one. But at the moment, no, it doesn't make much sense for me to dismantle this For my infantry set, which I believe is on Boudica right now, my infantry set, I run the 4-piece Eternal Empire set for the 10% march speed bonus. I really don't need any replacements right now. I could technically run a KVK helmet and weapon, but I think the 4-piece set is honestly very, very solid, and I like the movement speed personally. Maybe some people don't like it, but I think it's very good. So that leads me to picking up an archer piece from the shop here. Now, what archer piece would I go? We got a couple options. Obviously, it's either the weapon or the helmet. I think the weapon looks pretty good, but obviously it's going to be a big craft. A 25% defense is insane. That's a lot of stats. The helmet also looks pretty good, 15% attack. Honestly, great. I do think maybe I pick up the weapon here and then work on that. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think I should do. But yeah, as you guys know, I'm running QSA Zhuge Liang, and these are the current gold heads I've invested into them through events. I got 150 QSH heads through events, and for Zhuge Liang, I'm currently at 235 gold heads through events. So I need roughly 400 more for Zhuge Liang, and for QSH, I need roughly 500 more. So that is a total of 900 gold heads that I'm missing out on, which is a ton, but I'd probably be able to get more gold heads through events. So I'm guessing I roughly need around 600 gold heads, pure gold heads to put into them, which does sound like a lot, but I'll probably get that over the course of a month or two, maybe 3 months, if I had to guess, including events and stuff. So it's not too hard of an investment. Obviously, I think QSH will still be the best march in the game in a couple months, unless this cav release in December is absolutely bonkers. So I'm happy to finally get a QSH, and that will be my 3rd march. Now that does lead to some problems for Crystal Tech. Now with the new Crystal Tech, you don't have to invest into everything. For example, in this Crystal Tech, you have to max literally everything to 10, even improve projectiles. If you don't have a siege march, you still have to get it. You have to get everything to 10 to move on in the tech tree. And I believe in the next tech tree, which is the new tech, I have not played with it yet, but I believe you can pick and choose what investments you get in. But if I have multiple marches of different troop types, I have to invest in all of them. For example, if I had 3 infantry marches, I could make my tech a lot stronger by just going infantry, but obviously my marches would not be meta if I went that as well, because the meta marches are different troop types. Archer, infantry, cav all have meta marches, so I don't mind it too much. Now I kind of want to briefly theorize my 4th march with you guys. I got a lot of options here, but I think the best option would be getting either Philip or the next infantry release. Now will I have gold heads for that? Obviously not. But it'll be a long-term project. First of all, let me get 3 marches, but this is just theorizing my next march. I still have Alex here, and I heard that Luce Alex still does decent on the field, which is very, very good. I also still have an arch formation for infantry. That's not terrible, it's not great, but it's not terrible. I'll quickly show you here. This is my current infantry arch formation, so honestly, not bad. It's not smite, but there's a lot of armaments on here that I could swap to smite and make a decent smite set, including this bottom left one, this top left one, and that's about it. Now this purple is actually very, very nice. 2.5% attack, 2.2% defense, 2% health, and an armored on it, which is a lot of stats. But yeah, I could run a Luce Alex with either arch or smite formations, and run Bai Chi with the next infantry release if it's AoE, or Philip if it's not AoE. That's my thought process. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about that. But that'll be for long in the future for my 4th march. We gotta work on QSH now, and I'll be keeping you updated on how this QSH progresses. Hopefully, I can use them in a KVK, next KVK or 2 KVKs from now. Next KVK preferably, but obviously, I don't know how I'm supposed to get these gold heads. It's gonna be tough. But I'll keep you guys updated. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you leave a like and subscribe, and I'll be back with some more KVK content soon. We got some updates for the Kingdom and KVK that, I'll be discussing in some future videos, and that's about it. Peace!